How you guys doing out there today? This is Shanner, DJ Sterling, and we're here at Tangleroot Studios. Today we're going to be talking about a worksheet that I have sent this to you out to a client. So the reason you're getting this video is because you want to know why you need to fill this out, because you probably already sent this out. So what happens is usually a wedding planner will put together an itinerary or a plan and put it out on pieces of paper and will hand it to me, and then I will usually have to do a condensed version because I don't want to be stuck looking for the first dance, for the father's dance, for all these different dances through all this paperwork, and that makes my job a lot harder. So I need it on one sheet, and that's why it's important for you to fill that out for our end as a DJ, so we know what to do, and it's a little bit more portable. And so I usually convert this digitally or whatever, but really it's important just to have it written down on paper just in case something goes out. So here we go. So we're going to go over this sheet really quick. So here we go. So this is the sheet that I sent to you. There are 3 sections to it. So the first section is wedding reception part, and this is just general information, the ceremony and the reception. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. So this is the wedding reception part of it, and then the next part is this ceremony part. Okay, and the next part which is the reception part. So there's 3 parts. The 2 parts are the actual ceremony, the things that I need to do, and then we have our basic information. So let's go over this and why, and I'm going to fill this out just so you can see. So the bride is I'm just going to use my family, me and my wife. So Brandy. So you're going to fill this out, Brandy, and then the groom is Shanner, which is myself. Okay, and then my mother, her name is Ione, Ione, and my father is deceased, so he's passed. So I'm gonna put not available, and then best man, my best man was Zach, and my groomsman was Richard. Okay, and my next one was my brother Chad, and my brother Ryan, who didn't show up. That's why Zach was my best man. And our ring bearer was my son, Tristan. Okay. And our flower girl was Tia. And the officiant was just a bishop. I forget who it was. All right. And then Brandy's father was Steve at the time. Or Steve, not at the time, is her real father, but they don't get along very well. So, and that plays a role in a lot of different things that we are, and the reason why this is important, because I will put notes on here what to or what not to do. And then her mother was just Lori. And so because I know these names, it's really easy for me, and you can see how I'm doing. And her maid of honor was Carol. And then the bridesmaid was Sarah. And then I forget who else. That's bad. Question mark, question mark. Okay. All right. So the reason these are important is so I needed to know Yellow John. And is her last name and my mother's last name. Okay. And I'm going to tell you why Wise is the last name. And I want to tell you why this is so important. Okay. So how do you guys want to be announced? As Shanner and Brandy, the newly couple, Shanner and Brandy, or Shanner and Brandy Escalante, or Shanner Escalante or Brandy? And so this is where I would ask you how you guys want to be announced. So right here is where I would put Shanner and Brandy Escalante. Okay, so this is where I would ask you how you're announced. So when you come in the door and I go, hey, welcome to the floor. Welcome to this wonderful wedding here in Sandpoint, Idaho. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time. Let's please give a big round of applause to Shanner and Brandy Escalante. Put your hands together, and then I turn the music up. Yeah. everybody screams, and then we are done. So that's pretty much what happens. So I'm gonna turn the music down. So this is what this stuff is for. That's what we're going over. And so let's go over the next part real quick. So let's say my dad was passed and we wanted to do speeches, and as a DJ we need to know who is passed and who's not there, because what we don't want to do is bring somebody up that has passed and make you feel that you miss somebody. And it's okay to miss somebody, but sometimes it can I've seen it mess your makeup up, or it'll make things a little bit worse. So we don't want to push those buttons. So we need to know who the people are that we don't like. We don't want to make speeches. We don't want them to not do something, or we want to highlight this person, or we want to say things. But as a DJ, I need to know if you guys are taking a photo and I need to get a hold of somebody, I need to know the names of everybody, so that way I can go, hey, the dinner is being delayed like 10 minutes. We need to another table, or we need to delay, or we need to have you run over. But I don't even know who to ask because there's so many people there. So I need to know these names. So I need to know kind of who's in charge. And so that's why this piece of paper is so important to me, because I can just run down and everything else. So that's the basic part of it. So when I go look for the bishop to set up for the mics and stuff, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so this is information's important, and we'll go over that depending on who we're actually who I'm talking to, which client, because some of you guys may not even need this. It'll be just something basic. Some will need more elaborate, and I'll have to put notes on here and just kind of little notes. All right, so let's go over the next section. So this is the prelude section, this whole section. So I'm just going to draw a line right here. Okay, and this is the prelude. Prelude is, do you want music, intro music to your ceremony? Like, do you want me to come in and play background music like oldies, or do you want me to play country music, or do you want me to play like elevator music, or do you want me to play like big band music? And if you mark yes, then I know what to say, and I'll put big band or something, because it's usually only like 10-15 minutes. Sometimes it's a half hour, and that's what you would mark there. And then, are you having when people come into your wedding and we're going to start walking down the aisle with your bridal party, how many songs do you want to be played? And so we're going to go over that just right now. Here we go. So we have your family. So your family and parents, when they come down, and your ushers are ushering them down to the front of the ceremony, do you want music played there? And if you do, what you're going to do is you're going to mark it down yes. So yes. Okay. My pencil's running out. And bridal party, which is a separate song. This is like your Flower Girl or anything. So there can be more songs in here, but you can just have one main song. So you can go yes, and we can name the song. We'll just put your family song, which is just something. And then we can have song number 3 on a CD or something. And then your bride down the aisle. So this is your song. So some people pick the basic stuff like canon D, in minor D, major D, or whatever it is. There's processionals and all these different types of songs. So look out there and let me know what you want, and then I will play that song. And that has to be queued up, and obviously that one's going to be a yes, but sometimes these other songs will be a no, or you just want me to play any kind of music and then your song. Okay, and the next song is exit song. When you guys exit, do you guys want a Bruno Mars song, or do you want a Katy Perry song, or do you want like more old school or an oldie song, or something that means something to you guys, a song that you guys first met a song to, or something? So that would be that next song. Okay, so yes. So I think the main ones that people do are these 3. So they usually do 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so let's go over the next part. Let me make myself a little bit better so you guys can see me. Let's go over the next part, which is the time factor. You need to tell me, what I need to know is when you are gonna, your plan, you want this all to go down. If you want this to start at 4 p.m., you put 4 p.m. And if you want it by then, by like 4:10, you want everybody to be seated, and then we'll start everything. And then we go from 4:10 to the whole ceremony, which could be over by like 4:30. Okay, I just need this time factor all the way down. So we just need that time factor of when those things are going to go. And then afterwards, do you want me to stick around and play postlude music? So after this is all done, do you want me to play some music or no? So we're going to mark no, because a lot of times it's at a church building or it's somewhere else if I'm playing the ceremony part. So no or yes if you want me to stay and play for a little bit and then while everybody leaves, or if I need to make any announcements. So we'll go over that. Next part, we're going to go over the reception part. So I will usually have the first setup. So this is my I'm just going to put DJ set A. Okay, and then this is going to be DJ set B. So I have two setups, A and B. The second setup already has to be set up, and so I will arrive really early to set this one up and this one up, and different locations. If it's at the same location, it will be the same. Okay, so when I show up to the next event, which is your reception, do I play music before everybody arrives? Yes, usually. And then we go into our other songs. And so it runs just like this. You're going to pick down and you're going to put numbers by these. So let's say you wanted to do this one first, this one next, and then this one, and then 4, 5, and then you don't want those ones. And you just wanted these ones. So I'm just going to leave those blank. So 5, and then you just do this. 6. So you just want those 6 songs, right? So you have those 6 songs that you want to be playing, but you don't want any of the other ones, okay? So this is where you would fill out your songs for those 6 songs, okay? And then any announcements that I need to do in there, and I will, like for your father-daughter dance, I will go up to this list to find your father. To figure out who it is, and I will ask around where he's at, so that way I can get him ready for this dance. So that's what I use this for, is a tool for me to talk to people and get things done while you guys are enjoying your day. All right, so then I also need still a timeline. When you want this stuff to start, if you want this to start at 6, and then after dinner you want everything else to start at 7, 7:05, 7:10, 7:20, and then party it up, and then we have this at like 7:30, whatever you guys have. So you just need to have like a time limit on when you want things to start. This is a basic rundown, and a lot of times this takes place after you talk to your your wedding planner or stuff. So that's a basic rundown of this paperwork of what goes down. And I hope you enjoyed it, but at the same time, I hope if you have any questions filling this out, let me know. But that's a basic rundown of what you're gonna want. If you want a toast, a garter, so I have to come with 2 DJ setups. Price sometimes used to play a difference on this, but I just kind of like to do it all and do whatever I can and make the best ceremony that I can, or event for you guys. So I can play the ceremony and the reception, which would be 2 different setups, or I can just play the ceremony, or I can just be there for the reception. And there's cocktail hour, and we usually don't go over that. So that's a basic rundown of our paperwork here. All right, so thank you for joining me. If you have any questions filling that paperwork out, just let me know, but that's a basic rundown of how you would fill it out. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. I'll see you guys later. This is Shanner signing off. Bye.